I have a dream that one day.
Two, one, zero.
On July 20th, 1969, the lander of Apollo 11 spacecraft landed on the moon with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on board.
Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Before we talk more on the topic, a few words about the world in 1966. Richard Nixon becomes the 37th President of the USA. The Beatles give their last concert on the roof of Apple Records in London. Boeing 747 flies its first commercial flight. The first artificial heart is transplanted in Texas, and it is removed after 64 hours when a live donor of the organ is found. RFC1 is published, the symbolic date on which the internet starts functioning. Tu-144 becomes the first passenger aircraft to break the Mach 2 speed barrier. In the USA, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 notes are withdrawn from its circulation. Woodstock Festival takes place. The first episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus is broadcast. The landing of man on the moon was a historic moment. But how did it happen? In 1961, President of the USA, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, announced that Americans would land on the moon within a decade.
I therefore ask the Congress, above and beyond the increases I have earlier requested for space activities, to provide the funds which are needed to meet the following national goals. First, I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
This is how the Apollo program was born. The prototype of the Apollo spacecraft found itself in space 36 months after the president's speech. An intensive program of test flights lasted from August 1963 to July 1969. Apart from the test flights, a few simulators were created, and they allowed, for example, to carry out a simulation of flight with the speed of 48,000 km per hour, which was over 13 km per second. What is more, vehicle assembly building was built. It is 160 meters high, 18 meters long, and 158 meters wide, and its 138 meter doors are the biggest in the world. The building's interior is so big that during damp days, clouds form under its ceiling. What was also created were spacesuits that allowed a person to stay outside the lander for 4 hours. The weight of each of them was 83 kilograms, and they included, among others, a portable life system which distributed oxygen and water in a net of plastic tubes around the whole body to cool it, heart rate monitors, a system collecting urine, as well as a helmet with 2 viewfinders, one of which was covered with a layer of gold. July 20th, 1966. About 20 and a half hours before landing, Eagle, which was a lunar model, separated from Columbia, which was a service and command model.
2017.
Greenwich Mean Time. Lunar module with Armstrong and Aldrin on board lands on the moon, and Armstrong reports Eagle has landed.
3.5 down, 9 forward. Okay, 75 feet. Car's looking good, down a half. 6 forward. 60 seconds. Lights on, forward. Forward. 40 feet, down 2.5. Picking up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds. Forward. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
The following day, Armstrong steps onto the lunar surface and becomes the first man to set foot on another celestial body. After over 21 hours, the cosmonauts begin their journey home, and on July 24, they splash down safely in the Pacific Ocean. They spent the next 2 weeks in quarantine, and on August 13th, they participated in parades in New York and Chicago along with 6 million other participants. A few weeks later, they embarked on a trip around the world to visit dozens of countries and to meet, among others, with the Queen of England, the Pope, the Shah of Iran, the Emperor of Japan, and the millions of citizens all around the world. Everywhere greeted them enthusiastically.